Hi everyone. This video is just more dedicated particularly to parents, people sort of my age or even a bit younger, or even a bit older for that matter. A common thing that we often hear from parents and from kids is when they go home they do their homework and the parents say, no, here's how you do, if they're doing subtraction or multiplication, here's how you do it. Particularly with the subtraction, we often hear, no, that's not how you do it from the parents, this is how you do it. And it confuses the kids, it confuses the parents, it causes that tension. And then we get that whole homework headache where it just blows up. Kids, we do it this way, the parents say we do it this way. There's a banging of heads in the middle. So, and I'm a victim of that too. I still often resort back to the way I was taught. Even when I started teaching, I wasn't taught how to teach it the way that we teach it now. But I'm a firm believer it's very good. So parents, the reason why we teach it the way we do now is that we can actually physically model it with sticks, with blocks, all sorts of things, so that the kids can see the link between the concrete example and the numerical where we write the numbers. I was, like many of you, I was put up on the borrow, payback. It's really hard to model that one. So this is just a very short basic instruction on how we do the subtraction model with the kids, but especially when we have examples where it might be we have to trade or regroup more than one zero in a column. That's where it gets a bit tricky for the kids and for the parents as well. So if you look at my previous videos, I've got one that talks about how we do the trading, the regrouping, the renaming. This is how we actually do it on pen and paper. I hope it makes sense, but with most things, it takes practice and just doing multiple examples, but then turn it into a game. You might say, okay, we're going to start at 200. We're going to keep going backwards, and after 10 rolls, who's got the lowest score? Turn it into a fun example. And then also, towards the end of the clip, I'll just show you if you can do this step or this strategy in just the ones and the tens, there's no reason why you can't go up to the billions and trillions. It's the same step over and over again, and I've had a lot of success with it. So I'll just show you how I've used it with my kids successfully, but above all in a way that changes their mindset to say that, hey, this is not so hard, and maybe I could even teach my parents how to do it. Have a crack at it. Feel free to give me any feedback, send me an email or comment on the clips on the YouTube. So good luck with all the way that I've been doing subtraction and multiplication. Alright, so if you're like me and you're brought up on the old borrow and payback, here's how we do it the way the kids do it. I'll just put two random numbers here. I'm going to say 73 take away 25. And once again, you could have a game to generate the numbers rather than just having random numbers here that have no relevance to the kids. Start with the ones. 3 take away 5. Cannot do it. Often the kids will turn it around the other way. Just get out of that habit. So I'm going to regroup. Instead of calling it 73, I'm really going to call it 60 plus 13. I'll take one of the tens and do that straight away so you know what's happening. And I'm going to put it over here. Now I could write 10 plus 3. I find it gets a bit clunky, a bit messy for the kids, so I've just written it there. I've got a 1 10 and 3 ones, so it's 13, and it sort of looks like 13 as well. 13 take away 5 is 8. 6 take away 2, 4. And there we go. And one way you can check is if you say 48, turn it around, say 48 plus 25, you'll get back to 73. Let's just try one more. Once again, a random number. I'll go 84 take away 57. Here we go. 4 take away 7. Cannot do it. We'll regroup it. We'll turn it into 70 plus 14. Cross off the 8, so there's not 8 tens, there's only 7 tens. That 10 is being regrouped. It's now 10 ones. So 10 ones and 4 ones is 14 ones. Take away 7 is 7. 7 take away 5, 2. I had to think there. And there we go. Once again, you could check by adding up. 7 plus 7 is 14. 2 plus 1 is 3 plus 5 is 8. So one way of getting kids to check their answers too. So that's how we do basic regrouping, renaming without material. Okay, that's just using 2 digits take away 2 digits, or you could do 2 digits take away 1. But what if we get these examples such as this? I'm going to say 303 take away, let's go, it's 56. Okay, once again, random numbers. 3 take away 6. Go back to what we've just looked at, we can't do. So we would go to the tens and rename. Kids go, oh, you can't do it. But what we'll do, we can go and rename or regroup our hundreds. Let's take one of the hundreds. That will leave us with 2 hundreds. That 100 that we've taken is here. We've called it 10 tens. So now we've got 10 tens. Let's cross that off and take one of the tens. Leaves us with 9 tens. And the other 10 goes into the ones. I hope that was simple enough for you. So really, it's 290 plus 13, which makes 303, sorry. Now we can do it. 13 take away 6, 7. 9 take away 5, 4. And we've got 2 hundreds. I'll quickly do one of those again for you. Let's go. 600, let's go 605 take away 97. Let's go large. Once again, 5 take 7, we can't do it, so we go to regroup. There's nothing to regroup in the tens. We'll go to the hundreds. We're going to take one of the hundreds, that'll leave us with 5 hundreds. Once again, do that straight away. That 100 that we've taken is now here, it's 10 tens. We can now take one of those tens. Leaves us with 9. That 10 will be regrouped as 10 ones. So we've got 10 ones and 5 ones, we've got 15 ones. We take away 7, 8. 9 tens take away 9 tens, 0. 5 hundreds. And did you notice how I kept saying 15 ones take away 7 ones, 9 tens take away 9 tens, hundreds? I kept reinforcing what column we're working with. 508. We've done that. Now, there's nothing to stop us. We're doing the same step over and over again. I'll just jump forward here. What if I just said 7,000 take away, I don't know, let's go real large, 257. Sometimes this can scare the kids off. They think, oh, it's bigger, it's bigger. But I just try and reinforce them and support them. I say, no, if we can do that start, then we can do the next bit. It's just doing the same thing over and over again. 0 take 7, we can't do. We'll try to regroup. Nothing in the tens. So we go to the hundreds. We can't do that. So we'll go to the thousands. Same step. We'll take one of the thousands. That will leave us with 6. That 1,000 is now in here. 10 hundreds. So it's still 7,000s, 6,000 and 10 hundreds. Still 7,000. Now, what I can do here is I can take one of those as 10 hundreds. I'll take one of the hundreds, leaves me with 9. That 100 is now 10 tens. I can take one of those tens, I'll take one of the tens, leaves me with 9, and now I've got 10 ones. So I've got 6,000, I've got 900, I've got 90, and I've got 10. I've still got 7,000, I've just regrouped it, I've renamed it in different ways. Let's see if we can do it. 10 take 7, 3, 9 take 5, 4, 9 take 2, 7, and I've got 6. You'll notice how I've just kept the numbers single, because earlier I said if you wanted to do it like saying 10 plus 1 or whatever, it does get really, really messy. So that's why I prefer doing it that way. Having done that, once again, this is not all in one lesson, by the way. I've had the kids, I might just put an example like this up, 2 1 6 3 0 0 1 0 2 0, I've called it 0 1 1 0, take away, let's just put some numbers here, 6 8 4 7 7 5 3 9 8 2 7, and I call those the thumper. And the kids look at it, and I'll often put these up at the start of the lessons. There we go, we'll have a crack at this at the end. Nah, no way, Mr. K, can't do that. Once again, you tell them, if you can do one column or two, you can do the whole lot. It's that self-belief, that creating that mindset. And it's the same thing over and over again. If you cannot do the subtraction, let's trade. So, oh, sorry, shouldn't have done that. And that's a big mess. Put the 0 back. Let's go. Trade that 10, less with 0, and then I can do it. 10 take 7, 3. 0 take 2, I can't do. Let's trade. Leaves with 0. 10 tens. 10 take 2 is 8. 0 take 8. Oh, I can't do. Let's go here. Becomes 1, becomes 10. 10 take 8 is 2. 1 take 9, and so on. And so it's just the same process, the same step over and over and over again. Have fun with it. This is what I find the kids love doing, but they need that support in, if you can do one step or two steps, you're just doing the same thing over and over and over again. And you'll find that growth in their mindset of understanding what to do, and they'll think they're champions. So that's doing it with subtraction.